And yeah, let's all respect each other. Also, Game of Thrones. Never had interest in watching the show. Opinions. It's okay. I did give it a try on the first episode, and after like 10 minutes of watching the first episode, I gave up. I just gave up. I was like, no. Um yeah, also like The Walking Dead, I used to also watch The Walking Dead. And but I kind of give up because it was becoming very long. If we're being realistic, if a zombie apocalypse happened, I'm pretty sure that we would die, even the survivors, because of supplies, because like, you know, the food would run out eventually. Also water in situations like that, like I don't know if the virus would contaminate like the water, the drinkable water, or just like even the other foods. I don't I just think that realistically we couldn't live that long, I think. But that's just my opinion. And now like having like society like being divided, yeah, that's a true thing. I mean, we kind of tested a bit of it when in the COVID area in the COVID times, when we were facing COVID, we had the people who pretended that they didn't have COVID and just passed the COVID on to others. We had we saw how individualistic human beings can be. We saw how isolation can have a big toll on the human's mind. And but overall, the most scary part of it is how selfish people can be. That's especially what I've learned in the COVID times. It's how selfish people can be. We should be more united. It was times when we should be more human, like more united, more about helping each other. And those were the times when you just saw how like there's a lot of selfish human beings who don't care for others. And that's just quite sad. It really is sad. And that's why I also think The Walking Dead was just kind of not realistic. Also, finding out that Glenn died, it was